What's that, my people? So it's your boy ChanceJolivette, aka Smooth. So we back for another episode of this right here. We talking about Bel-Air, episode 4. So the first 3, I did that in one video and stuff. I'm like, well, since I did that, I might as well keep it going. So the episode 4, man, and we back with the crew. This episode right here, it's involving everybody. It's more towards like the campaign and stuff. You see, they're kind of out of touch. Like, Will influencing the house is like he bringing some levels of blackness back to the household and stuff. Like, that's the way I feel. So everybody gets together. They're going on a campaign and this and that. We see that they have some unsavory cats. They like watching Will. Like, we heard homeboy knows that Will is in Bel-Air, so you don't know what's going to happen with that situation. But then we get to the campaign aspects of it. And so everybody must go out their own separate ways, and they must help Philip with the campaign and stuff. Like Phil and his wife, they going through some certain things. Like, she's trying to get her art career back. She feels like she's put it to the side for her family and for her husband and stuff. Now she got to find herself again. Phil, he's out of touch with the people that he's trying to help. They don't really want to deal with him because they think he's just a rich brother in an ivory tower. He's not one of them. And he is kind of out of touch. Will is bringing that aspect back to the family. Like I'm from the hood. Like, every hood is the same. Like, I know where y'all falling short at and stuff like that. So Will and Carlton, they have to go campaign together and help each other out. If Carlton gets 50 signatures or whatever, he gets to go to the race in Monaco or whatever. And so Will gets the idea from Hillary, like, you got to learn how to game the system. You got to get what you want out of these dealings and stuff as well. So he's trying to get, his deal is to get his homeboy flown out. Because he like, I got a second chance. We got a death call on us. We got a hit on our heads or whatever. So I was able to leave. My homeboy is stuck in the trenches. So, man, let me try to get him up out of here. Let me try to save my homeboy. So that's what he's trying to work on. And Hillary, her and her mama, they've been beefing. She's trying to find her independence. But she doing the social media thing or whatever is not happening as quickly as she would want. Or she don't want to live in the trenches. Like, she can't go back and be broke or nothing. She's been rich her whole life. She don't want to do that. Man, we see an interesting thing about this, man. Like, Jeffrey is cool as, I like Jeffrey, man. But the thing about Jeffrey is, man, like, Jeffrey is a gangster. He's like, yes, we know Rashad Dixon. Don't worry about it, Will. Like, okay, what's happening? Like, he tapped in with the rosters and stuff like that. Got my damn remote. But, so he tapped in with the rosters and everything, man. Like, what's going on? He with the gangsters and stuff. We see him later on in the episode, like, he's Rashad Dixon. We gave him $10,000, but he found out how wealthy the people was. So he wants more money and this and that, and we're not gonna pay him. So we get little Ashley. She's trying to leave off on her own. She's found her little friend group. As far as like social media and stuff, they some gamers, but they live on the other side of the tracks and stuff. Her mama and them, they not gonna take kindly to her skating out and going on the other side of town and stuff. She's just 12 years old and this and that. But it's a lot going on. It's interesting. I kind of like the other episodes better. But we get some interesting content as far as like Will and Carlton, like their different methods. Carlton trying to sign the people up, everybody slamming the door in their face. Then like Will being open to everybody, he being open and honest, and he talking about the other candidates and talking about how they racist and this and that. He like, you can't be telling lies like that, man. Look, don't worry about it, man. Look, I'm doing my thing. Then as far as like with Uncle Phil. Uncle Phil's trying to do the thing with the campaigners and this and that, and he's not having any luck with the community. Will's like, he's inviting everybody over. Like, man, y'all come through. Y'all come through, make it a big party and stuff. Like, that's how he can connect with everybody. And a lot of people are like mixed feelings about that. They are mad about it. Like, well, you can't do that. My donors and this and that. But it actually works out, man. Like he's giving a level of groundedness to the crew. I like Jazz in here, Jazz and Hillary and stuff. I didn't mention it on part 1 through 3 episodes, but man, like Hillary, Hillary one of the baddest sisters on TV, dog. Like, hey, that sister right there is cold. Ooh, hey, Hillary the one. But but anyways, let's get on. But Hillary helps Jazz out with his social media and stuff. Like, we find out he's a business owner on top of doing the music, doing the Uber driving and stuff. We get Buddy in this episode, a Buddy cameo. Like, he's a rapper from California and stuff. So we get a lot of nice little things, man. It was a good episode. It wasn't one of my favorites. I like the school aspect. I like seeing them dealing with their things like in school, and I like the Carlton Will thing as far as like more in the episodes, even though I can't stand Carlton. But I think the other episodes, I liked them a little bit more. This one was more centered around Phil and the family and stuff. The campaign, it's cool, but I like the other ones a little better. A thing that's interesting at the end of this episode is he like, yo, you get to fly out to LA, my dog. He calls his homeboy Trey or whatever his name is. He like, yo, you know homeboy got killed. We could celebrate. It's like, he's fucked up about it. He like, I guess it's like a burden off his chest in one aspect, but then it's like, I ain't really want the brother to die. Like, he's living his best life and stuff, but he's realizing a lot of things, and he's growing as a person and stuff. And it's like, you don't want to see another young brother dead and this and that. Then there also is the aspect of Jeffrey said that he was gonna take care of it and stuff, and like Will is like, yo, did Jeffrey get a homeboy knocked off? Like, so there's gonna be some things to deal with. But I like this episode, man. Like, if the other episodes was a 9 out of 10 or whatever, this probably was like a 7. It's probably like a 7 out of 10. But y'all stay tuned, man. Y'all keep watching it, man. I enjoy this. I see a lot of engagement on social media and stuff, man. Like, as far as Facebook and stuff, people talking about it, mixed feelings. Like, some people like, I'm not watching that. Some people like, yo, the cast is dope. The cast is dope and everything. I see a lot of Carlton slander, rightfully so, because I be slandering him too. I can't stand him. But I like the positivity of it. Another black show. Hey, because a lot of things, whenever we do have black shows that are decent or something, they want to cancel them right away. Like Lovecraft Country and stuff like that. So we get something that's dope. Hey, I always like to see my people being represented and stuff, man. Like one thing with Ashley like she finding her little crew and this and that. Like, you know they gotta make this little quota and stuff. I want to leave little Ashley. I think she's like having the beginnings of like lesbianism or something. Cause I think she has a crush on that little girl. But that's just like, it's nothing important or anything. It's just something to mention. Just cause I think I noticed that in the end of that episode. But anyways, like, comment, subscribe. Gonna be the greatest and most hated. Holla at your boy. Peace out.